Good morning, children. Today we are going to study our new lesson acid, base and salt. So this is our new lesson. Our new lesson is acid, base and salt. So in this lesson we are going to study what is acid, what is base and what is salt. Substances, it can be divided into three types. What are the three types that is first one is acid, base and salt. So first one, acid. What is acid is? Taste of acid is sour. Okay. There are many substances that contain acid and so taste sour. For example, lemon, curd, pickles, orange juice, vinegar, etc. These all are acids only. If you see all of this, what is the taste is? Its taste is sour. Substances that taste sour are called acidic substances. The chemical nature of such substance is known as acidic. Okay. The word acid comes from Latin word acre, which means sour. Okay. Our next one is base. What is base is? That is, the taste of base is bitter. Okay. Taste of acid is sour and taste of base is bitter. And substances which contains base will be tasty. Taste of the substances which containing base is bitter and taste of substances which containing acid is sour. Okay. Examples of acid is lemon, curd, pickle, orange juice, vinegar, etc. And example of base is base is soap or soap solution, baking soda, washing soda, etc. are examples of the base. The chemical nature of substances that containing base are known as basic. Okay. So one substance is there. How can you know that that substance is acidic or basic? For detecting that, we will use another substance known as indicator. Okay. What is indicator is? Indicator is a substances which detects the acidic or basic nature of the substances by change in color. Where in acid base indicator. Okay. Now I am having a substance that is acid base substance is there. Okay. That substance when coming in interact with the some substance. Okay. I am having substance X. Now this X, okay, when it come in contact with the another substance, that is acid base indicator I am saying. Okay. I am having that neutral substance. Okay. So when coming in contact with that substance, its color will be changed. Okay. Based on that only we can divide the substance into acids or bases. Okay. Once again I am repeating. A substances which detects the acidic or basic nature of another substance by change in color is called acid base indicator. It is not advisable to taste any substance in laboratory because of it can be harmful. That means now some substance is there for me. Okay. That is maybe some poison substance is there. Okay. So acidic means what is the taste of the acid? It is sour. All the substance, that means sour substances are acids and bitter substances are bases according to now for us. Okay. Now for that what should I do? That substance is, or you take this cap. This cap is acidic or basic in nature means how can I know? If it is sour in taste, I can say it is acidic. If it is bitter in taste, then I can say it is basic. Okay. So for knowing that acidic or basic, what will I do? I will keep this or I will test the cap. If you think instead of the cap, I am having some poison substance. I want to know what is the nature of the substance. I want to know it is acidic or basic. Now will I taste that poison means? No. I cannot taste that. So for that only we are using this indicators, that is acid base solutions. So that poison substance when it come in contact with this indicator, what will happen? The color of the substance will be changed. According to that color change only I can say that it is as acidic or basic in nature. Understood now? So indicator is a substance which detects the acidic or basic nature of another substance by changing color, where in acid base indicator. Indicators can be divided into two types. What are the two types of indicators is? That is, one is natural indicators. So what are natural indicators is? Indicators that are obtained from naturally occurring substance are called natural indicators. Example is litmus, turmeric, China rose. These all are obtained from the naturally occurring substance only. Second type of indicator is synthetic indicators. Indicators that are made in laboratory are called synthetic indicators. And examples of synthetic indicators is phenolphthalein, methyl orange, etc. are examples of the synthetic indicators. Now coming to natural indicators types, that means we are going to know briefly about this natural indicators. First one is example of natural indicator is litmus. Litmus is extracted from lichens. Lichen is a composite organism. If you remember, in our first lesson, we studied one mode of nutrition, symbiotic mode of nutrition. Okay, there we studied example lichen. Lichen is combination of algal and fungal components. Yes, no? So that means it is composite organism. Lichens consist of fungi and algae living in symbiotic relationship. Litmus is purple colored liquid in distilled water. Okay. Litmus comes in the form of strips of two colors. One is blue color strip paper, blue color, that means it is blue color litmus paper. Another one is red color litmus. Litmus liquid and litmus paper are used to detect the acidic or basic nature of the substance. Next, color of litmus paper in acid. So what is the color of litmus paper in acid is? Blue litmus paper turns red when dipped in the acidic solution. Okay, so now I will take some acidic solution. Into that I will dip blue color litmus paper. Then what will happen means blue color litmus will changes into the red color litmus. Color of the litmus in base. Same way, if I dip the red litmus paper in the basic solution, it will be turned into the blue color. Next, change in the turmeric. Okay, turmeric also used as natural indicator. Turmeric is yellow in color. Turmeric paper turns into red when it is dipped into basic solution. Turmeric paper does not change its color with acid. Normally, if you see what is the color of turmeric is yellow. So when this yellow color turmeric, or when this solution is dipped into the basic solution, its yellow color changes into the red. At the same time, if you dip the turmeric paper in the acidic solution, there will be no change in color. Coming to the next natural indicator is China rose. China rose is another natural indicator. China rose solution gives dark pink color with acid and green color with base. Now I am having China rose paper, or I am having China rose. So when this China rose is dipped in acid solution, China rose color, that means rose color, it will changes into the dark pink, that is magenta color. And when it is dipped in the base solution, that means China rose is dipped in the base solution, its color will changes into the green color. So what is acid rain? Carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, which are released from vehicles and chimneys, mix with droplets of rain and turn the rainwater acidic. When this acidic rainwater falls over the earth, it is also known as acid rain. Acid rain damages the buildings and is harmful for plants and animals. The Taj Mahal, which is made up of marble, is under threat because of acid rain. Many parts of Taj Mahal and many other historical buildings and monuments have damage due to acid rain. Characteristics of acid. What are the characteristics of acid is? Acid, it is sour to taste. It turns blue litmus paper red. It turns China rose solution to dark pink color. It turns turmeric, when the turmeric is dipped into the acidic solution, there will be no color change. These are the characteristics of acid. Now come to the characteristics of base. What are the characteristics of bases? Base turn, that means what is the taste of bases? It is bitter in taste. It turns red litmus paper to blue in color. It turns the solution of China rose to green in color. It turns turmeric paper to the red. These are the characteristics of the base. So now we studied acid and base. So now we are coming to the another topic, that is neutralization. What is mean by neutralization is when a solution of acid is mixed with the solution of base, both of them neutralize each other and a third substance called salt is formed. That means now I am having some acid. Okay, to that acid I will mix base. Okay, so to the acid, if I am having 1 gram of acid, okay, or if I am having some amount of acid, to that acid I will mix some other amount of base. So when acid and base are mixed, it forms a new substance known as salt, and that process is known as neutralization. Okay, so the phenomenon of mixing of acid and base to neutralize each other is known as neutralization. This solution formed because of mixing of solution of acid and base is known as neutral solution. Okay, see, I am indicating in equation. Acid plus base gives salt and water. Salt formed because of neutralization reaction may be acidic or basic in nature. Acidic or basic nature of salt depends upon the strength of the acid and base. In neutralization reaction, heat is evolved. Reaction in which heat is evolved are known as exothermic reactions. Thus, neutralization reaction is an exothermic reaction. So, when we mix acid and base, okay, that process we are calling as neutralization, and the formed product is salt. Along with the salt, water also is produced. Not only salt and water, it produces some amount of energy. That means it will evolve some amount of heat. So in the reactions in which heat is evolved, such type of reactions are known as exothermic reactions, and neutralization is also example of exothermic reaction. Sodium hydroxide is a base and hydrochloric acid is an acid. When solution of hydroxide is mixed with solution of hydrochloric acid, both neutralize each other and common salt is formed. Since it is an exothermic reaction, so reaction mixture becomes slightly hot. The reaction involved in this can be written as follows, that is HCl. HCl is hydrochloric acid. To this, that is HCl means hydrochloric acid means it is acid. To the acid I am adding sodium hydroxide, base. HCl is acid and NaOH is base. Okay, to acid when I added base, it forms NaCl. NaCl is salt and it forms H2O. H2O is water. Sodium chloride is chemical name of common salt which is used in our household. Neutralization reaction in our everyday life. There are many uses of neutralization reaction in everyday life. Some examples are indigestion. Okay, so this is a normal term which we hear, that is indigestion. Our stomach releases hydrochloric acid to kill the bacteria, if any present in food. Hydrochloric acid released in our stomach also helps in the digestion of food. Sometimes our stomach produces more hydrochloric acid than required. Production of more hydrochloric acid in the stomach manifests as indigestion. This condition can be painful and causes pain in abdomen, during burning sensation in chest. To get rid of such symptoms, a medicine made of milk of magnesia is taken orally. Milk of magnesia, being a base, neutralizes the hydrochloric acid and gives relief from indigestion. That means our stomach, inside our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. Okay, so what is the use of this hydrochloric acid? Is hydrochloric acid it is used, or it will help in digestion of the food. Sometimes our stomach, it produces high amount of the hydrochloric acid. So how much amount is required, that much amount is used for digestion. Remaining amount, it is there. Okay, what it causes means it causes the acidic environment in the stomach. This condition, it is painful in the stomach, abdomen, and burning sensation in the chest. So in this situation, to get rid of these symptoms, what we'll do means we will take some medicine. Orally we will take some medicine. What is that medicine contains means that medicine made up of milk of magnesia. So what will happen means that medicine which is containing milk of magnesia is base. Inside the stomach, acid is there. So this base will mix with the acid and will forms the salt and will give relief from the indigestion. Not only that, ant sting. Okay, so when ant stings, what we will feel? We will feel pain there. Okay, to get rid of that, what we will do? We will apply some base. Okay, let's see that. Ant sting or bee sting contain methanoic acid. Ant sting or bee sting, it contains an acid called methanoic acid. Another name of methanoic acid also known as formic acid. Bee or ant injects formic acid into our skin while biting. Okay, now see, one ant is there. Okay, that ant bites me. When it is biting, what will happen means it injects this formic acid into my body. Injection of acid by ant or bee results in the pain at the place of bite. Rubbing baking soda over the skin gives relief from pain due to ant or bee sting. Baking soda, which is a base, neutralizes the effect of acid injected by bee or ant. Another base such as zinc carbonate is also used in case of ant or bee sting. That means, see, now ant is sting. Now what happened? It will inject the formic acid into our body. To neutralize that formic acid or methanoic acid, we will use baking soda. Baking soda is a base. Now already acid is there. On that we will rub with the base. That means we are adding base to that. So this acid and base will react each other and is neutralized and will form salt. So pain is reduced. Not only that, soil treatment. Okay. So soil treatment, sometimes soil becomes acidic or basic due to excess use of fertilizers or wrong method of harvesting. Acidic or basic nature of soils affects the yield as plants do not grow properly on such soil. Acidic soil is treated with slaked lime or quicklime. Slaked lime and quicklime are bases. Use of slaked lime or quicklime neutralizes the acidic nature of soil. Basic soil is treated with organic matter. Organic matter releases acid and neutralizes the basic nature of the soil. That means, now see, now sometimes soil will become acidic or basic. Why means due to the excess use of fertilizers or wrong method of harvesting. Okay, so now I am using some fertilizer. Excessive use of fertilizer, what will happen? It will make the soil acidic or basic. If I am adding more amount of fertilizer which is base, what will happen? Soil will become basic. If it is acid, it will become acid. So in such soils, plants cannot grow properly. So now what will happen means this acidic soils, it should be treated with basic substance. So what is that basic substance is? It is slaked lime or quicklime. So when I add this slaked lime or quicklime to the soil, what will happen means this acidic soil, acid which is present in this acidic soils, it will react with this base and it is neutralized. It will neutralize the acidic nature of the soil. Now the soil will become neutral and plants can grow in this soil. Next is factory waste. Factory waste. Most of the factories releases waste is acidic, or the waste which is released by most of the factories is acidic. If such acidic wastes are flushed into rivers, acid present in them kills the aquatic organisms and pollutes the water. Thus, factory wastes are treated with basic solutions to neutralize the acid present in them before being flushed in the river. This is the completion of our lesson, acid, base and salts.